We've all heard that question, where were you when? Well, on April the 4th, 1968, where I was walking into the living room to see my mom sitting on the couch. She was wiping away tears and pushing up her glasses. And I wanted to know, as her son, I want to know, Mom, what's wrong? Why are you crying? And she pointed at the TV set and said, he's dead. As a kid I looked at the TV. I didn't see anybody I recognized. This person didn't look like a pop star or a movie star or anybody that didn't even play soccer. I didn't know who it was. And I listened. And suddenly I heard, I have a dream. I have a dream that one day, well, you know the rest. My mom was crying as it was announced that Martin Luther King had been assassinated. I became absolutely fascinated. It was a day that changed my life, even as a 10-year-old boy. Because I didn't understand, it was beyond my comprehension that this black Christian minister, to me, what seemed as a little boy, living on the other side of the world, could have such a powerful impact on my mom, a poor Jewish woman living in a ghetto in northern England. It was just beyond me. How was that possible? And I began to ask my uncle who Martin Luther King was, and he told me about Gandhi and how Martin Luther King was impacted by Gandhi's peaceful process. And I just was fascinated. I was fascinated with how we could make a difference. Even two people we don't know. That fascination never went away. And on this day, Martin Luther King Day, it is my call to you to stay curious, my friend. Stay curious about Martin Luther King's message, about how we can come together, how we can recognize that if we strip away the skin, the clothing, the outer layer of who we are, that we are all the same. And I know that can sometimes be hard to get over, that we've all grown up in the milieu of our own bias. We've grown up in environments where we've marinated in ideas about what is true and what is not true, and who is what and what is what. But the fact of the matter is that at a soulful level, we are all brothers and sisters. And until we find a way to see ourselves as the same, we will find a way to tear ourselves apart. So just for a moment, when you walk out in the world today, whoever you see, I want you to do something with me in order to keep Martin Luther King's message alive. And I want you to do this. I would like for you to imagine for a moment that the person in front of you, particularly that grumpy, nasty, mean person, or the person with badges and emblems and things that upset you, and even rhetoric that upsets you, look at that person and see a small child. A small child who is so small, so young that they are whatever nonsense that was put into their head, because no child is born in hate or in prejudice. They marinate in that. And that's how they get those ideas. So for today, I just want you to see the people in front of you as little innocent children playing on a playing ground with other kids who are of mixed race and mixed ideas and come from a multitude of backgrounds. Let's keep Martin Luther King's dream alive, for I too have a dream that one day we will all be deeply curious about each other, about how we're all the same and how we can find a way to love each other. My name is Dov Baron. You can find me at dovbaron.com. But for now, please, let's honor the magnificent memory of Martin Luther King.